Hello. Hello, this is my artifact episode number 3491. Today's date is 15th of January, 15th of July 2025. It's been almost like a night at 11:23 p.m. Okay. Um okay, so basically it's this thing that from last day and day before that I was not actually recording artifact episode that much properly, and today I also didn't really record artifact that much properly because I was like a bit really occupied regarding about the work that I'm doing. Okay, yeah. What is actually work that you're doing? Okay, yeah. Okay, so what is actually let tell me like okay, yeah. Can I will gonna explain step by step first. Okay, yeah. First of all is that what is actually work that I'm doing. I am writing a Bible. Okay, why? I wanted to read the Bible. Also, why? Because I wanted to understand the Bible. Oh, why? Okay, I'm still asking why, but why? Why? I just wants to know the perspective of people of Bible, perspective of Bible. Okay, listen, what the fuck are you doing? Okay, yeah, like basically is this thing you are focused on content creation, nah? Like basically this is the first thing that you have to do is just focus on making content. Okay, yeah. Where is this Bible came from and why? Okay, yeah. I don't know. Sounds really wrong in this at this moment, but okay. Right now, I don't know. I just okay. I just ate my dinner. Very late dinner. Alright, yeah. So basically, is this thing ki I am recording an artifact episode since almost like a 10 year. Okay, yeah, I'm actually asking questions to myself and kind of like a giving the answer and kind of like a thinking of the problem from my point of perspective, people point of perspective, and things like that. Okay, yeah. I also understand the perspective. Yeah, what? Why I'm kind of like only putting a lot of gravity on perspective. Okay, yeah. You have to be little bit understand this word very much properly. A perspective means like that ki how do you look the world from your eyes or your from your thought process. Each person is kind of like a looking at the world in very very different thought process. Okay, yeah. Since I'm recording artifact, I am little bit aware of that. How do I think? As also I do aware of that ki what does people also think and what does they kind of like decide and stuff like that. Are you just okay, explain this thing. What is actually your objective and why are you, what is actually objective first? Okay, what is actually objective? Okay, tell me your objective. Okay, yeah. I just wants that key. I just wants to know what does Bible is actually teaching me. Okay, I am still not understand. Just why? Just like why? Okay, you are not making any content from last 2 to 3 days. You are still focusing on this Bible stuff. Why the fuck are you this doing in Bible? Yeah, it's not wrong thing, yeah, but you have already so many stuff to do, and making content is really really essential. Dude, I already make a content, and basically all those contents are scheduled till the 21st of July. So basically today's date is 15th of July. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 and 21. I have almost like a 5 to 6 days. So basically in these 5 to 6 days, I can kind of like simply focus on the Bible, na? But dude, if you are not making the content for another, like basically from like we decided na ki we should supposed to be upload twice in a day na. So why are we not focus on that? Like basically we focus on na ki we should supposed to upload twice in a day. Right now you're uploading once in a day. Okay, yeah, I know your content is in at the schedule and stuff like that, but just make it now like make multiple uploads in a day, so that's why you will get engagement and stuff like that. And don't just like uploading the quantity is not kind of like somebody giving the answer what I'm trying to tell you. Why the fuck are you, what is this Bible? Okay, why? I don't know. I don't have any proper information regarding about this thing. I think that ki I want to read the Bible. I don't really have any prior reason for why I'm doing it, that I just want to read the Bible. Okay. Then read it na. Then why the fuck are you? Okay, so basically what exactly happened that na ki I wanted to read the Bible, but the language that they use in the Bible is like a little bit hard, little bit kind of like assembly. I'm not fully aware of that. I watch a bunch of videos regarding about explaining Bibles, but these are kind of like a Bibles is really very big book. Yeah, it's kind of like a combination of 60 books, 60 to 63 books. I'm not really sure, but these are number. Okay, yeah. And like it has multiple stories of multiple events happen in the humanity. Obviously some of the friction, some of the non-friction, some of the relate with the, I don't know, these are kind of like some stuff. Okay, at this moment I haven't read the Bible, but still. Okay, so basically is this thing ki I just want to read the Bible, but I won't be able to read the Bible because the language is a bit tricky. Okay, yeah, I'm not really properly aware of all those kind of like a something language and stuff like that. So I wanted to kind of like something simplify for myself so that I would read the Bible. Okay, yeah. Now if I wanted to just put the simplify Bible for me, then ChatGPT is kind of like a something just simplify the everything in just like a 400 words, and it felt like cheating for me. I just wants to know in deep. So what I am planning is that ki I have to kind of like something something that ki make the every chapter little bit easier. I don't want to skip any chapter. I don't want to skip any book. I want to include every chapter in every book. Okay, yeah, in simplified way. If I'm doing it that, it is like a really very long book. Okay, yeah. Okay, let me explain. Okay, yeah, what I'm exactly doing it that. So I have PDF of Bible which has almost like maybe almost like a 2000 pages. Okay, yeah. By the way, these pages are filled with words, with very compact and things like that. Okay, yeah. So and these are original PDF, by the way. Okay, yeah. So what I'm doing is that ki there is a one chapter. Okay, example, there is a one chapter named Genesis. Okay, yeah. Old Testimony, and there is a Genesis is a book. Okay, yeah. Like basically Bible is a combination of multiple books. Genesis is also kind of like a part of that book. Okay, the book name is Genesis. Then there is Exodus. There are multiple kind of like some books. Okay, yeah. So first let me explain. There is a Genesis. Okay, in the Genesis there are almost like a 50 chapters. Okay, yeah. So each chapter is a kind of like a, as I mentioned, bit difficult to understand. So what I do, I copy the entire chapter, paste it on ChatGPT, and kind of like a somebody there says that ki make it kind of like a something fun to read, engagement, easy to understand, and stuff like that. I put all those prompt. Okay, and basically ChatGPT is kind of like a giving me a very simplified version of that particular chapter. I copy that text into my document. Okay, yeah. This is kind of like some stuff I do. Okay, yeah. So basically I'm just telling this process, but there are like basically thousands of chapters. 60, as I mentioned, there is almost like a 60 plus books. Each books has almost like a 30 to 40 to 50 chapters, and I just have to do this thing. So basically it's been almost like maybe thousands of chapter, probably like maybe somewhat something ups and downs, but I think that okay, yeah. So I have to do this process in 1,000 time. Okay, yeah. That okay. Will I able to do this thing within a 5 to 6 days? I'm not really sure, but I will try. Okay, yeah. Another problem is that a space. Okay, as I mentioned, I wanted to make a simplified version of Bible. Okay, but if I'm doing it that, the size of the book is make it even more bigger. Like yeah, like basically right now I am writing book 6. Okay, yeah, and there are almost like maybe 67 books. Okay, yeah. Right now I completed at this moment maybe 15 to 17 books I already completed. Okay, and there are still remaining almost like maybe 50 or 40 books still remaining. So looking at my speed, I'm kind of like a simply making almost like a 500 pages per day. Okay, yeah, today I made almost like a 400 450 pages. um Maybe this will not gonna happen within a 5 to 6 days. Okay, yeah. And another problem is that ki, how many books should I supposed to be make? Like should I make only one book? It can't be possible. But if I wanted to make a one simple Bible book, it would be kind of like somebody take maybe 3 to 4 thousand pages. That is not okay. 3 to 4 thousand pages. Probably this is not a convenient way to read. Okay, yeah. So what I'm thinking is that ki my book should supposed to be 300 pages. Okay, yeah, means each book is 300 pages. In the 300 pages, at least 7 books, means like that 7 kind of like a books like a Genesis, Exodus, then Joshua, and multiple kind of like assembly books is in that one book. So this is what I'm trying. Okay, yeah. It's a very long game. Okay, yeah. I think that key it would take me, yeah, maybe 6 days. My content is in schedule, so I don't really worry about my content. But yeah, Bible thing, I wanted to work on that. Dude, can I ask, like, yeah, like, will you honestly read that stuff? I want to read that stuff. No, I really wanted to read. Just take a guess. How much time do you really require to read all those books? Just okay, just tell me how many books will you created? Like a like make the assumption, make kind of like somebody tell me the random figure. Right now you are making 6 book. Okay, yeah. Probably maybe I have to make at least maybe 12 to 15 books. Yeah, probably 12 to 15 to 20 books I should supposed to be make. Let's say 15 books. 15 books of Bible. Means like that ki simple Bible, book 1, book 2, book 3, book 4, book 5. So these are till 15 books. Will you able to read that books? Because each book takes almost like a 300 pages. And in the Amazon, it would be kind of like something more than 600 pages. Okay, because Amazon book size is 6 inches, so probably it would be really less. Probably it would be really more pages. Okay, yeah. Because right now I'm making my book in A4 size page. The Amazon Kindle is actually 6-inch page, so probably it would be like a 600 pages for one. It's very fucking thing. Yeah. So if you make a 15 books, okay, yeah, for this Bible, how much time will it really require to read all those books? How much time? Well, I need at least like a probably right now I'm actually thinking that na ki I should supposed to be read 1 hour per day, like basically regarding about the all the work that I'm doing. Okay, yeah, I might not get that much time to read, but I have to be read. Okay, yeah, like I set up my alarm and I purposefully read those books at least 1 hour per day. If I'm doing it that, then probably it would be take me almost like a 3 to 4 months to complete all those books for reading and kind of like getting all those information. You are putting, dude, you are not like a, basically you are not a khali person. You already have so much important thing, and your entire career is on the line. Okay, after 2 months you will be 32. You should supposed to be focused on earning money, not fucking reading Bible. I understand the gravity, dude. I just ask only 1 hour. Just let me read. I don't know. My gut feeling is actually telling me I have to be read this book. Okay. What about after that? Like basically you also have another books to complete, like your artifact books. Okay, like basically right now you are reading 11th of edition. Okay, there are still 13 more books remaining to read. Okay, and these are really essential. So, and also you are thinking about Quran too, right? Yeah, I'm thinking about Quran too. Do you really think it will gonna add value in your life by reading this Bible? I think it will. And Quran, does it add value in your life? Yeah, it will. Do you also think after that any some sort of thing? Yeah, I also want to read the Bhagavad Gita and yeah, that's it. Yeah, just 3 books: Bible, Quran, and Bhagavad Gita. Dude, it's just like that, na? Ki why I'm kind of like telling you this thing is that ki like I am not like basically I'm not really allow you to read it. Yeah, definitely you have to read it. It's a really good book. It's a kind of like a, somebody giving you all those context and things like that. But you just have to aware this thing, na? Ki like basically we decided that we should supposed to be uploaded twice in a day. Okay, yeah, because right now the analytics are not showing really good. Okay, yeah, you are dropping almost like a 50% of viewership. Okay, you are getting almost like a views, nicely get views, but still it's not really good. Okay, because uploading twice in a day, this is our kind of like a assembly plan that we are kind of like a focus for a month. Okay, yeah, and right now it's a time to kind of like a execute this plan. You are focused on this Bible. Okay, I am actually focus that ki dude, it's just like that na, ki focus on one thing na. Content creation is a first priority important thing. Building the app is also another another second priority thing. Okay, yeah, and then these are kind of like the Bibles and stuff like that. These are kind of like only extracurricular activity, and you are actually focused almost like a 10 to 12 hour on that thing. Whatever the effort that you are putting, it should supposed to be added value in your life. If it not, then fuck off. Just tell me why are you just want to read? Yeah, what is exactly that you will gonna get from it? I think that I'm getting something really very different perspective, or something very different perspective that in this world this is not exist. What do you mean by that? Okay, so basically, I still read couple of pages. I still Genesis. I read Genesis chapter, a Genesis book, couple of pages, and somehow I realized that there is little bit of inequality, as I already mentioned in previous artifact. One thing. Another thing is that the world that they imagine in the Bible, what would be the world look like? What would be the what is actually the God? What they are kind of like a thinking? What is actually the God is mentioned multiple times in the Bible, but they don't know what is actually God, or they don't know what is exactly is that particular person, is that person, or is that whatever it is. Okay, there are almost like a 50 to there are so many people who actually kind of like a believe in Christianity. Bible is kind of like a giving them a direction what is actually right and wrong. I wants to know that direction. I wants to know what is exactly the religious context regarding about seeing the world. Okay, so yeah, that's why I'm kind of like simply thinking. And okay, then why Quran is also kind of like a thing is that I wanted to work on it. Okay, because there are um kind of like a something thing regarding about Quran. There is a like basically I'm literally focused on Quran. Okay, I wanted to execute Quran first, but somehow I decided that let's focus on Bible. But I think Quran is a kind of like a something one of the biggest thing that I wanted to focus on. um there is a only like a, there is always a kind of like a something question arise inside of me, that key why the Islamic countries are poor mostly, or yeah, like basically UAE, besides UAE, rest of the Islamic countries are poor. Okay, the people who are kind of like a took the Islam. I am not kind of like a criticizing the Islam religion, definitely not. I don't want to be. Another thing is that key um uh that key like criminal mindset. Okay, like basically if I mention three names, Abu al Bakr Baghdadi, Ravi Kishan Yadav, um, Thomas Edison, or like basically Shung Tzu, who do you think would should be a kind of like a some criminal person? Your first thing would be Abu al Bakr Baghdadi. Why are you think that? I don't know, but it's kind of like a something that ki the way that our mind works, and most of the criminal that we are actually seen and their name are kind of like a mostly associated with the Islamic thing. Okay, I'm not also not criticizing, but I seen this thing. I connect with that thing. So there is some sort of thing might be wrong, or there is some sort of thing that people don't really understand, or I don't know. Quran will kind of like a giving me all those answers regarding about what is actually the image of the God they are kind of like a simply thinking, and how much it affect their society and stuff like that. Why do you read Bhagavad Gita? Why do you want to read Bhagavad Gita? Bhagavad Gita is also very different context. Still, I haven't really read any of those books, so I am not really sure. But whatever the kind of like experience that I'm getting, in Quran there is no God. In Christianity or in Bible there is only one God, Jesus. Or yeah, but in Bhagavad Gita there is multiple gods. Okay, and still these are kind of like I can see in real world we have Ganesh ji. There are so many gods. Bhagwan Shri Bholenath. There are multiple gods. Okay, yeah, millions of god are exist in the Bhagavad Gita. Or yeah, so I just want to read. That's it. Yeah, I just want to spend only 1 hour to read those books, and I think that kid kind of like giving me some sort of added value inside of me. That's it. I don't know what exactly is. Tell me the execution plan. Okay, my execution plan is that ki, I'm making almost like a 500 pages per day. Okay, yeah. Um, Tomorrow, also how much I put the effort, like I'm putting almost like a maybe 12 hour of effort. After the 12 hour, I might gonna kind of like simply execute 450 to 500 pages. That's it. I can't even extend even more. If I do that, then I have to be kind of like a simply eliminating some of the essential thing, like a brain training that I'm doing, spending almost like a 1 hour, then workout, 7 hour of sleep. Like basically I'm taking almost like a 6 hour of sleep okay, from last couple of months. But yeah, uh so my execution plan is to kind of like a simply make 500 pages per day. Okay, yeah, today I made almost like a maybe 450, yeah, 450 to 475 somewhat somewhere. Tomorrow it would be, tomorrow I'm gonna make sure that okay, my book 6 will be done, and book 7 also will gonna done. Each book takes almost like a 350 pages. 350 means almost like a 700 pages will not gonna happen, but I will try. Okay, book 6 will gonna done. Okay, yeah, tomorrow till tomorrow morning, and I will gonna work on book 7, and it will gonna somewhat somewhere like maybe 70-60% might gonna done. Okay, yeah. uh Regarding about the entire Bible, like basically today's date is 15th of July. Okay, yeah, tomorrow is the 16th of July. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That means I have 6 days. Okay, yeah. In 6 day, if I'm kind of like a make at least one book per day, so that means till the end of 21st or till the end of 21st July, I will make 12th book. Okay, yeah, at least cover 70 to 80% of the Bible. Okay, yeah. Still some of the remaining, so I will gonna make sure this will gonna happen till the end of till the end of July. Okay, yeah, till the end of July I will gonna complete my Bible. Okay, yeah. And I'm gonna start reading. Okay, because I will not gonna start Quran. Okay, I'm gonna first start reading the Bible and kind of like simply figure it out that will I able to understand this book or not. Okay, yeah, because if I don't really understand this religious context book, then what is actually point of making the another religious context book? So I just have to read those first. Okay, yeah, and kind of like simply suck the information that as much as I can, and try to figure it out I can get it or not. If it work, then it is okay. If it not, I just have to drop it. All right, yeah, drop it means like that ki I will not gonna publish it. It just drop it. Yeah, means like that 6 days of work is gone. Yeah, probably. But I don't think that ki this will not gonna drop. It will gonna might work. All right, so this is it. This is your execution plan. Work on it. Thank you.